The child of the jungle knows all about lions and looks twice before venturing in the path of trouble. In the heart of the city, we're all far too civilized for polar bears or lions, but... Stop before you cross the road, look right, look left, and go. Stop, don't rush across the road, that's dangerous, you know. Trying to beat the traffic is a foolish thing to do. On your way to school or play, you must remember every day. Stop before you cross the road, look right, look left, then go.
This is the tale of Billy Bart, who learnt his road rules off by heart, and every day would holler, "Ma'am, I'm not a soppy date like Sam, 'cause I know all the rules I do," at which his mum cried, "Thanking you." So listen to me carefully, and you'll be just as safe as he. At the curb we all must halt, for not to do so is a fault. Look right, then left, then give a glance, once more to right, don't take a chance. Quick march if there's naught about, don't run, or you'll fall and cleft your snout. On pedestrian crossings there'll be slaughter, if you falter when you didn't oughter. Don't play football, he or rounders, in the streets like some daft bounders. So we must be all like Billy Bart and learn our road rules off by heart.
Now, when you cross the road, remember your curve drill. Look right, look left, and then look right again. Next, if there's a stationary car, look carefully around it before you cross. Now say it over to me.
Look right, look left,
Yes. Then look right again.
then right again, of course.
Yes, good. Next.
Look very carefully if you cross behind a stationary car.
Good! Now you won't forget, will you?
I won't. That's me today. That's me again, this time a year ago. You notice I'm a little put out. Well, I had nowhere to go for my holiday. Everywhere was full up. Then I saw this and decided to have a go at it. I don't mind telling you, I did find things a bit difficult for the first day or two. I wasn't used to this kind of life. But I quickly settled down and soon began to feel really fit. Everybody was very friendly, and I was interested in the work. Besides, I got a kick out of helping to solve the world food shortage. Yes, life was very good. So, I'm going again this year, and I'm taking the wife with me. And that's why I'm looking like this.
Everybody likes potatoes. They're grand, wholesome vegetables and a valuable part of the family menu for buying. Aye, housewives will be sorely tried if the spuds suddenly vanished. That's why volunteers for the potato harvest do a really important job. This year, Scotland will produce 1.5 million tons of potatoes. And just because sufficient spare labour doesn't exist, the children are again asked to help, 54,000 of them. It may mean a week or two off school, of course, but the need is a serious one, and fresh air's a grand tonic. Oh, aye, and they're paid at the rate of 1 penny per hour, mind, and don't think that they're allowed to run wild. Maybe they do have grand fun, but they're carefully looked after by teachers and others. So don't hesitate to let your son or daughter volunteer to help with the potato harvest. Get them to ask their teachers for full particulars.
All our schools are agreed that the pupils benefited greatly in health.
Yes, working on a farm last year did my boy a world of good. Fairly built him up for the winter.
The boys and girls who help with the potato harvest think it's great fun. But it means a lot more than that.
I would never have got in half the tatties last year had it not been for the bairns' help. For 3 weeks, these children live in the country with plenty of fresh air and good food. To them it's just grand fun, but they're actually doing a most important job and getting paid for it. Let your child come along. Believe me, it's in all our interests. You can make arrangements through the school.
Not everybody breakfasts off hot dogs, and some get indigestion at the very first suggestion of a tasty little dish of snails and frogs. Some people can't face porridge at morning. Hot curry isn't baby's favourite dish. But when it's time for tea, why, young and old agree, if you can't have chips, it's no use having fish. A stew's not quite the same without the Murphys. A rissole on its own goes like a flash. And think of Sunday's lunch without roasted spuds to crunch, or sausages without a bit of mash. The spuds are there, but someone's got to lift 'em, and autumn is the time to lend a hand. So sign on right away for holidays with pay, and come and lift potatoes on the land. Don't forget now, come and lift potatoes on the land.
Well, you know what's happened, don't you? Another power cut. They go on about exports and filling up the shops with the things that people want to buy, and we have hold-ups in the middle of a job because there ain't no power. And you know whose fault it is, don't you? Yours. Won't you please try and cut down on electricity at home and help us out? You've been asked before, you know. Thank you.